One of the best ways that you can build trust with yourself and eventually your children is you got to be strong in hard moments with yourself. You got to be strong in hard moments even with others. And what I mean is this. If you make a commitment to yourself, and we talked about this a little bit before, if you make a commitment to yourself, you're going to get up at 6 a.m. And 6 a.m. comes and you feel like you really want to sleep in. Be strong in the hard moment. Do it anyway. When you say, hey, I'm really not feeling like getting off the couch and I want to go sit and eat potato chips, be strong in the hard moments. So what I want you to know now is I want you to gear up and realize that life is not supposed to be comfortable. Comfortable life leads to poor results. Your life is designed to serve up things that are uncomfortable for you. And I want you from now on to start seeking out ways to intentionally, in a productive and principled way, be uncomfortable. What I mean is this. If you sit on the couch and watch TV and sit on your phone all day long, your health eventually is going to suffer. You may be able to do it for a while, but you're going to have less energy to play with your kids. You're going to have less energy to be a good person. When I say an energized person, it's to say not a good person. You can be a great person and sit on the couch, but I'm saying your ability to have more energy and be a better, more active dad with your children will go down. So it's uncomfortable to get off the couch and go exercise. And it's uncomfortable to jump out of bed at 6 a.m. even when you really would rather sleep in and hit the snooze button. But I want you to gear yourself up. What are you going to do? I want you to fill out the worksheet to be strong in hard moments. What are you going to do to make sure that you do it anyway? Can you gear yourself up mentally for that? When things get hard and you want to do hard things, you want to lift weights, you want to go on runs, you want to challenge your kids to do hard things, you want them to be able to be capable. And the way you do that is by having them do hard things. You know, I talked with a guy who was good. He had confident kids, and we actually did a podcast together. He told me one of the things he did is he would take his young children to the mall, and he'd maybe give them a $5 bill or something and say, hey, I want you to go get change from that person over there. And of course, he was sitting there watching from a distance, making sure everything was safe. But he challenged his kid to do hard things. So I want you to know that hard things are your friend. Going to the gym is hard. You know what else is hard? Having a body that doesn't work and being tired all the time. So choose your hard. Getting out of bed and keeping commitments to yourself is hard. But what's even harder is not being able to trust yourself because you're always at the mercy of your feelings at the moment. Seek out and be strong in hard moments and seek them out in an appropriate, principled way. That's my challenge. I want you to fill out the worksheet. How am I going to be strong in hard moments and what hard things am I going to try to do? Thanks for being here. You can do this. The fact that you're here is awesome. Be a great dad.